This is a work-life reading for the sun sign Pisces for the month of June. In this reading, I will be taking out cards for you Pisces to know whether you will be able to maintain a good work-life balance or not. This spread will also tell me how's your current work or job situation, what is your inner ability at doing the work you do, how well are you rewarded by the external environment, or how's you dealing with the outside world, which is your employer, employees, colleagues at work. If you're doing business, then business stakeholders. What is the strength you can work with, and what are the challenges you should look at overcoming? So, let us see what is the guidance for you. Now, please note that this is a general reading, and not everything will apply to all the Pisces, and whatever will apply will vary in the intensity. So first I'm asking is, how's your current work or job situation? What is your inner ability at doing the work you do? How well are you being rewarded at your workplace? What is your strength and challenges? Will you be able to maintain a good work-life balance? Looking at this set of cards, answer is yes. You should be able to take time out for your personal self and do things that you like to do in your personal time, maybe pursue a hobby or whatever is of interest to you. How's your current work situation? Pisces, it's looking like you are unable to make a decision, important career or a job decision. Some of you may be wanting to quit your job for good, or some of you are just planning to start your own business. Either ways, it's telling me there is a very important decision to be made, but you are just not able to go ahead and make a decision. So, as of now, in your job or business situation, there is a lot of stress, and that stress is quite overwhelming for you. So, Pisces, you may just want to take a help from your mentor or someone who's expert at in your field and speak and take help in how to go about your affairs, because with this energy you are not going to arrive at a solution soon enough. So at work situation there is a lot of emotions which are going on, and you are quite packed in terms of what needs to be done and what where you put need to put your attention. Some of you can even miss an opportunity if you don't take a decision soon enough. It's possible that you've been given a ultimatum that decide within this time, or the opportunity will be passed on to someone else. It's quite possible this is also driving you little bit crazy to decide something very important in a very short time frame. What may not be helping your situation is your disbelief in a lot of people that you deal with. Now that could be because of maybe some promotion was denied to you in the past, or you did not get the kind of relocation you were looking for, or maybe a certain position that did not come along as you had expected. What is your inner ability at doing what you do? As of now, Pisces, you are very, very emotionally overwhelmed. So, with these two energies at work, it's telling me just going to work is taking up your 80% of mental strength. You are feeling very, very drained, and there is just so much to decide and work on. You are not sure how to go ahead at workplace. So some of you may be very confused with your dealings with people at work or maybe your business partners. So Pisces in tarot, after the moon comes the sun, which means once you're able to clear this emotional fog and work through it, you will be very successful and you will be successful in taking a decision. Since this is a difficult time for you internally in not knowing how to go ahead with your job situation, you the guidance from tarot is you want to totally believe in your intuition and gut feeling. Go and do exactly the way you feel intuitively. This is also energy of belief. So Pisces, you don't want to do something you don't believe in. It's quite possible 10 people are telling you to take up some project, but your heart is not in it. So either Pisces you should get convinced by reading out or figuring out in that assignment what are the risks or what all can happen. Either you can get convinced or you should totally forget about it. Because if your heart is not in it, you're not going to do a good job of it. So internally, there is some kind of an emotional storm going on with you. How well are you rewarded by the external environment? There is a lot of success which is handed over to you, and you are very well liked by people you work with. So, whatever you may be feeling, maybe it is because of overthinking, or maybe some slight that you took it to your heart. Because your external environment is telling me your clients, your colleagues, your employers are very, very happy with you. And they do see you as someone who's capable of creating the magic at work. You're also someone who's seen as someone who's very swift and positive. So you're very well liked overall as a person by people around. You should be doing very well at work. Some of you may even travel in the month of June. It's quite possible you are going someplace either to make a presentation or work related. There is a good travel which is coming up. If you've been wanting to know what people think of you and how well you are rewarded at work, it's all looking good. This is the energy of being very well liked and people having a lot of faith in your abilities. So, Pisces, some of your fears may be unfounded about your job situation and what you are going through. So, to clear up your head, you may just want to take some days off, spend time not overthinking but just not thinking at all, and de stressing yourself and then coming back to your job situation or work situation. If you're doing business, then at business. What is your strength? Your strength is you're able to, despite whatever may be going on, you're able to see the two sides to the story and take a very balanced view in how the work should progress. So you're fairly looked upon, and the reason for that is no matter what you're going through, you'll always do the right thing. So your action is very highly looked upon and respected. What are the challenges? One challenge is you're trying to solve some situation at work all by yourself. So Pisces, no matter how deep you may go internally trying to find answers, it's always good to have different other perspectives from different people and then work around your situation. Because even if you want, an individual cannot go as deep and see as many perspectives as different people can bring on board. So, this is where you may be slightly going wrong. Maybe you're trying to analyze a certain work situation by being very brutal on yourself and trying to find the best way possible just by internally going very deep into a issue or a situation. The truth is, you may not want to go so deep and spend so much time introspecting when you can just consult and discuss really. People who are looking for a job, you should be willing to relocate. There is a good work opportunity that will show up in the month of June. So while it may put you through a lot of stress of having to relocate and leave behind a good friend circle and all, the opportunity looks like very swift and positive. So you don't want to miss this opportunity. Some of you who are unemployed for quite some time and have quit and are not able to find a job for the longest time. You may just want to work on yourself first. Maybe take some healing over the stress and pain that may have come along from the past and not being able to make peace with what may have happened. So there is this great emotional storm that you should be dealing with before you go out looking for a job opportunity. It's possible that you have not found yourself job for quite a long time now because you are unable to make peace with internally what is going on with you. It's as if there is just so much stress that while you try to show the calm and a very balanced self, people can just see through and see the stress that you're dealing with. So, if you've been unemployed or out of work for quite some time, you may just want to maybe take a week or two off and not think and deliberate about what has happened in the past. You need to make a very clean move and then start applying. Your cards are very good. Finding a job should not be a problem, provided you're ready. So, to be ready, you may have to just invest in yourself and bring yourself at peace. So, this is how your reading is looking, Pisces, for work life for the month of June.